Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is Shaka from Shaka Reacts, and today we've got another music teacher reaction and analysis video for you. Specifically today, guys, we're going to be checking out Falling in Reverse and their live performance, I should say, of Watch the World Burn. Super excited to see a live performance from this group, guys. With that being said, let's get into it.
Yeah, hands up. Come on. I got voices in my head again. Tread carefully. And I don't medicate, it helps me temporarily. I got problems, I got issues, yeah, apparently. Trauma that I'm burying, I think I need some therapy. I battle depression, I'm back with a message. I'm asking the question that if you hate me, why you acting obsessive? I'm past a point of no return. Fuck being passive aggressive. I'll brandish a weapon to show you motherfuckers a lesson. I actually battle my demons and shadows and surrender deep in the creep in the shadows. I'm lost. Gotta admit that I'm living the life that I've always wanted, but it comes with a cost. They're making their jobs, they're fixing to break me apart. I'm swimming with sharks. I'm lifting the bar, I'm lifting it into the stars. I'm like a shot of adrenaline, mixed with some adrenaline. Soon as the battle, but bitch, I'm finishing. Think you can stop me, not even a little bit. Nowadays, everybody's so sensitive. Taking my words and you pick it apart. I'm tripping another, just get in the car. Ripping and ripping and stripping the mark. I'm tripping and I got in.
Wow. This is totally unlike anything I think we've ever done here on the channel, guys. So we have checked out some Falling in Reverse once before, and it was nothing like this. He didn't really do a whole lot of rapping. This is really impressive. The word flow here, some of the rhythmic differences that he's got going on are really impressive. Some of the rhyming scheme that he's got going on here, really, and just words per minute. Like, holy moly, words per minute. This is fast. Crazy fast. It's interesting to me. Is there more than just the two people? Obviously, there's a lot of backtrack stuff happening too. But in the group as a whole, is there more than just two people? I've seen only the one other performance with Ronnie, guys, and it was just Ronnie performing. So I'm not sure who all is in the Falling in Reverse group. If you guys know in the comments below, let me know who all is in this group, because like I said, Ronnie's the only one that I'm aware of at this point. I don't know who this person is, and I'd be intrigued to see if there are more people than just the two of them. Very impressed thus far. Let's go ahead and continue, everyone. Really like it.
I got enemies trying to get rid of me. Evil tendencies are fucking with me mentally. I got people that don't like me in the industry. I can feel your energy. You are not a friend of me. I have been to places that you never want to go. I got dirt on people, but they act like I don't know. I can do some damage, but I'll never rock the right. That's just right. I just wanna tell you no. You never get rid of me. Too many enemies rip up my imagery. You know my history. It ain't a mystery. Put every enemy in an misery. Somebody send me some positive energy. About to go hard. About to go me.
Okay, so there are more now. Okay.
Stacking up little penny penny and then getting and I never give it in to anybody. Always winning, never kidding when I die. Keeping everybody with me. You're never gonna give each other FC simply. But motherfucking God, people like John, no type bomb, and the vice bomb is my God. Kill the syllables of the little refillable. My lyrical typical super villain of venomous and the never top of the put me on top of the list. Can't control the monster any longer. That's inside the
Oh, that's really cool. Okay, so yeah, there's obviously a lot more they're adding as we go through this. That's a really cool way to sequence that opening. Like, I thought it was just maybe a bass player and then the opening rap with the backtrack. Now we've got obviously the full group. We got a guitar added on. We got a set player added on too. I love how from what we've seen so far, I love how he starts with a much more simplistic rhythmic structure. He kind of lets your ear kind of slowly get used to the rhythmic and word complexity, so to speak. As he continues further and further and further into the phrase, it gets more and more and more intense, more words per minute, faster and faster rhyme syntax. It is really impressive how he does that and how he spaces that out and plans that out. And then obviously just the fact that he's got the ability to have kind of the accent patterns fit as well as he is impressive. But then two, what's really impressive here at the end, we're going to rewind just a hair so you can hear what I'm talking about here. He basically harmonizes the rapping. I don't know that I've ever heard anybody harmonize rapping, because usually you think of rapping as being kind of a non-pitched thing. There's not actually specific singing with the rapping. Whereas here we get a very pitched rap line, essentially, and then we add multiples on top of it, we get harmony. It's really, really cool. I don't know that I've ever heard anything like this before. It's really cool. Like I said, we're going to rewind just a hair, guys, so we can hear what I'm talking about here, and then we're going to continue on with that.
Stacking up little pretty penny, then getting and I never giving in to anybody. Always winning, never kidding when I dive to the net, buddy. With you never gonna give pictures, never see simply. The motherfucker got to the night dawn, no type bomb, and the vice bomb is my card. Kill the still was a little refillable. My lyrical typical super villain, I'm venomous, and I'm never top of the put me on top of the
This part's crazy.
can't control the monster any
Here.
longer, that's inside the pain and sorrow left us solo. No tomorrows, aren't you swallows? Death is calling, so appalling. Tightrope walking, now I'm falling down. Like missiles falling from the sky. Coming to save us. Pain and sorrow left
Double bass pedal going nuts.
to dream of going to the road. Pain inside is the fuel that drives flesh and bone to blood red skies. Death to fight, hypnotize. One day you're gonna figure out that everything they taught you was a lie. Watch the wild bird.
Okay, holy moly. There is a lot to dissect there. Wow. At the beginning, it's funny at the beginning, because I had no idea what we were getting into, guys. I had no idea what was here with this. At the beginning, I was like, oh, okay, we're just going to listen to a guy rap with a bass and some backtrack for a little while. All right, it's interesting. All right, let's see what it takes us. I did not expect this. This is a lot. There is a lot going on here. There's one, the bass pedal on the set player is bananas, just crazy fast, really impressive there. Really great playing from the set player. That's the first thing that I'm usually drawn to, just because that's the most visual thing for you to see, and it's very, very clear to hear, obviously, because of how well articulated that is. So I'm always drawn to that first. But then also, there is a really, really high, I don't know whether it's the guitar or whether it's something on the backtrack effect. It is way high up there in pitch, and I can tell that he's playing very high on the fretboard, obviously. But I can't tell from first listen whether it's the guitar or whether that's something in the backtrack that's more of an effect-driven sound. It's really unique. It almost sounds like the best description I could describe it as is like the Matrix dial-up sound. If you guys know what the Matrix is, I feel like I'm so old saying if you know what the Matrix is. But if you know what the Matrix is, the dial-up sound that they have through that, it almost sounds like that. It's something that you wouldn't expect from a guitar. We're going to rewind a little bit so that we can hear that part that I'm talking about specifically, and obviously catch a little bit more of the set player through this. It's just so much incredible stuff happening here, guys. I love the harmonies there. So it's there. I think it's the guitar. I'm pretty sure it's the guitar. It is just in the absolute stratosphere, and everything else is so loud, it's really easy to miss it. It's a really cool, like I said, I thought it was actually some kind of a effect being played over top of it. That's really impressive. We're going to rewind it again one more time, just so you guys can kind of hear what I'm talking about. It's very subtle. It is there. It's way high up in the stratosphere. So if you don't have a good set of headphones or something, guys, you may not actually be hearing it. You got to have a pretty solid speaker system or headphones to be able to pick up that high of pitch, but it's there. It's really cool. Really impressive. And I think what's funny, the first time I watched this, I was like, I thought I was tripping out because the lights in the background move right by his hand, and I actually thought his hand was going so fast that it was like blurry. See if you guys see what I'm talking about. I thought I was tripping out. Right here. The lights in the background are like swirling around it, and I actually thought those were his fingers, like just going blurry. I was like, what is happening? Oh, I like that. Yeah, break it down after that. Okay, before we continue on, that is great writing. We talked about this before with one of his other pieces, and how really knowledgeable he is at writing music and kind of being able to do things to create kind of a roller coaster. That's the way we always describe things. When you write music, you want to have a roller coaster effect so that it's not just the same thing the entire time. So he starts out with just the rapping and real kind of a bare bones thing, starts to add all these different instruments to it. It's a real fast paced going through this section. And then when we get to the impact of this section, all the instruments essentially drop out and it's just the vocals of Watch the World Burn. So you get like this crazy intense section with all these things happening at a really fast speed and then nothing and just focusing on the vocals. And then we come back in with this halftime feel effect that we get here in the next part. It's just such a great way to engage the listener and really create like a fresh palette for you from a musical standpoint. It's just great writing. Sorry, we're gonna rewind again, guys, just because this whole sequence is just absolutely phenomenal. We got to catch the whole thing. It's so good. And that rasp effect too. Oh. Nice. Wow, guitar licks there. Woo. Oh, nice break there. Yeah. I also love, we can hear kind of bum, 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 up. That's in the backtrack. And I don't think anybody's playing it because it sounds like it's on keys or something to that effect. But I love that during this section. It's subtle, but instead of it just being kind of a, kind of stuff where it's all very, very rhythmic driven. It's really nice to have that bum, 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 and it's slowly driving us further and closer as it gets louder and louder and louder. It's just kind of a nice way, melodically speaking and harmonically speaking, to kind of keep our ship righted during such a heavily rhythmic section. Really, really cool. We're going to rewind just a little bit, guys, and keep going here. Some of the guitar stuff that we heard in this is incredible, too.
Break the fucking chains, take back your name. Keeps you inside. Break the fucking chains, take back.
Like, I want to hear a chorus sing that bum, 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 bum. I want to hear like a big, massive freaking choir singing that. This might be my favorite part. I like that he said switch up. I love, I don't know if we're at the end here or not, but I love the vocal difference that Ronnie is giving. I'm assuming this is Ronnie that's in the lead here. The vocal differences that he's giving us between, the rapping, the kind of what I would call, I guess, the screamo singing that he's got going on there, the harsh vocal section that he had. And then now, almost like an operatic section where he's almost singing in an operatic manner here. That's why I said, like, this part in the section earlier that I alluded to. Can you just imagine if you had a massive, like, like choir, like you would hear like with a London Symphony Orchestra or something, something like, akin to what we would hear with like Nightwish, for instance. Singing those vocals, the dum dum dum, dum, but obviously not going dum dum dum, but some vocals or words or something. But to add to that layer of just the keys that we're hearing with that, like, oh my God, imagine how epic sounding that would be. I'm intrigued to see if anybody knows in the comments if they have ever done a live performance or a collab with somebody else where they've actually had a full choir singing those background track sections along with it. That would be bananas. I'd love to check that out if that exists. Let me know in the comments, guys, if anything like that exists. If not, I just gave Ronnie a great idea of something to do eventually. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue and see if that is the end or if we've got a little bit more to go yet here, guys.
This is what happens when you push a person too far.
Uh-oh. I like that they have multiple people playing the toms for effect here. That's cool. Yeah, man, the harsh vocals he's got going on there. Whew. Whew. What a song. This was great, man. I've also, this is, I think, a better flexing of Ronnie's abilities than the other one. The other song that we checked out was more, I would argue, a flex of what his writing skills are as a musician. This is more of a flex of what his vocal skills are as a musician. It's really, really impressive. You know, like I said, going from the rapping, which he's really good at, kind of very Eminem flavor, I would say, in terms of his style. I am not a massive rap aficionado, to be clear, guys. So if I'm offending a bunch of people that are massive rap fans, I'm sorry. That's not my forte. But it's very Eminem-esque in my mind. From that skill set to the harsh vocal skill set, which is on par with anybody else that I've ever heard that does harsh vocals. Really impressive from him. And then, like I said, to kind of like that, almost like a clean opera effect to some degree with his vocals there. It's just really impressive that he's able to switch between all three of those styles like that. And then obviously just the song itself, the writing involved in that. Really, really impressive. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, appreciate if you guys like, subscribe, and more importantly, turn on those notifications, guys, so you don't miss any more of the content that we've got coming out here in the future. And of course, last but not least, guys, if you want to continue your journey down that music rabbit hole, make sure you check out the next video.